fit and healthy. No two people are exactly the same. Fitness can mean different things to different people. Health is more than just not being ill. Good health is when you feel good both physically and mentally. This means having a healthy body that is working properly and a healthy mind where you are able to cope with the many challenges that life throws at you. These children are keeping fit by playing games. You can ensure good health by eating a balanced and varied diet, exercising regularly, not abusing your body with drugs. Healthy eating. Each year a human being eats over 1 ton, 1,000 kilograms, of food and drinks about 500 liters of liquid. Not all of this will be good for maintaining a normal, healthy body. It is important to eat a varied diet, one which provides the right balance between foods that provide energy, foods that provide building materials, foods that control chemical reactions, foods that contain dietary fiber, roughage. Getting the right balance is not always easy. However, many people just leave it to chance and eat what they like. However, it is clear that in some countries, people eat far too much fat, sugar, and salt. In addition, they do not eat enough fiber, foods that provide building materials. These foods contain proteins, vitamins, and minerals. Proteins, vitamins, and mineral salts. Most people get enough proteins, vitamins, and minerals in their normal diet. Proteins are needed to build and repair body tissue. Vitamins play a vital part in chemical reactions which take place in the body. Minerals are essential for building tissues such as bones and teeth. Unfortunately, people eat far too much common salt, sodium chloride, on average about 12 grams per day, more than twice what they need. Too much salt causes health problems such as high blood pressure, so it is important to reduce the amount of it in our food. Energy foods. Fats and sugars are energy foods. Energy is measured in kilojoules, kJ. The more kilojoules a food has, the more energy it will provide. If this energy is not used up, the body stores excess energy as fat and the person becomes overweight. Fiber. Fiber, roughage, is made up of plant cell walls which pass through the digestive system without being digested or absorbed. It gives the muscles in the walls of the digestive system something to push on. Food containing a lot of fiber helps prevent constipation and other disorders of the digestive system such as hemorrhoids, piles. These foods contain plenty of roughage. Nutrition disorders. Apart from diseases caused by harmful microbes, we can become ill in other ways. If we eat too much, or do not take enough exercise, we become fat or obese. A person who is obese is at risk from a number of serious diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, asthma, and arthritis. If we eat too little, however, we become malnourished. Malnutrition also has serious effects. Diabetes. Diabetes is a condition where your body does not make enough insulin, or the insulin it makes does not work properly. Insulin is a hormone made in the pancreas, which controls the level of glucose in the blood, sometimes called blood sugar level. People with diabetes could go on to develop serious health problems such as heart disease, blindness, and even limb amputation. Heart disease. The heart has its own blood supply provided by a blood vessel called the coronary artery. Heart diseases happen when coronary arteries become blocked by a fatty substance called cholesterol. The blood supply to the heart may be restricted, causing a severe pain called angina, or cut off altogether, causing a heart attack. Asthma. Asthma is a condition that affects the tubes that carry air in and out of the lungs. The lining of these tubes becomes inflamed and very sensitive to things like pollen, pests, and even cold weather. This causes the tubes to become narrower and breathing becomes very difficult. Arthritis. Arthritis is a condition where the lining of the joints in the body becomes inflamed. This lining usually protects our joints from impact during running or jumping. Excess body weight puts more pressure on the joints, making them inflamed. The inflammation causes the joint to swell and become very painful and stiff. Vitamin and mineral deficiency. The different vitamins are known by letters A, B, C, etc. Vitamin C, for example, is found in leafy vegetables such as spinach, and citrus fruits such as oranges and lemons. A disease called scurvy is caused by too little vitamin C. Scurvy causes bleeding gums, loose teeth, muscle weakness, and eventually, death. A disease called rickets affects bones, making them soft so they become bent and twisted. Vitamin D is needed for the uptake and use of calcium in the diet. If there is a shortage of calcium or vitamin D in the diet, bones and teeth will not form properly. Vitamin D is present in fish oil. The body can also make vitamin D when it is exposed to sunlight. Iron is a mineral found in red meat, especially liver. It is needed to make hemoglobin. Hemoglobin gives red blood cells their color and is essential for the transport of oxygen around the body. A deficiency of iron causes a disease called anemia. A person affected with anemia looks pale and feels weak and tired. Protein deficiency. The most obvious signs of malnutrition are often caused by lack of protein in the diet. A disease caused by protein deficiency is kwashiorkor. A child with kwashiorkor may not have received enough of its mother's milk and may have been forced onto a high-carbohydrate diet too early. As a result, the child receives enough energy food but does not develop physically or mentally. Kwashiorkor occurs commonly in areas of famine or where food is in short supply. Did you know? The amount of iron in a piece of beef is doubled when it is minced in an iron mincer ready to make burgers. Drugs. Drugs are substances that change the way the body works. They can act on the nervous system by affecting the movement of nerve impulses along the fibers of nerve cells. Most drugs are useful, but many are harmful and can easily kill if they are misused. Useful drugs. Drugs such as aspirin and paracetamol are painkillers. They can be bought at the chemist for headaches and other pains. Tranquilizers and sedatives should only be obtained on prescription from a doctor. Tranquilizers calm people down. Sleeping pills are sedatives. The body can quickly become dependent on these drugs. Some drugs which can be used when we are sick. Anesthetics are used to numb parts of the body. Dentists use local anesthetics to numb your mouth. A general anesthetic is used to put patients to sleep completely before an operation. Harmful drugs. Unfortunately, some people use some drugs to give pleasant, short-term effects. It is easy to become addicted to harmful drugs and many drug addicts die. Many of these drugs affect behavior and personality as well as having long-term effects on the brain. The use or possession of controlled drugs such as cannabis, cocaine, and heroin is illegal in most parts of the world. Did you know? When drug addicts stop taking a drug they suffer very unpleasant withdrawal symptoms. Smoking. Smoking kills about 5 million people in the world every year. This is because tobacco smoke contains lots of harmful chemicals. Nicotine is a poison which damages the heart, blood vessels, and nerves. It is an addictive drug. Smokers cannot do without it and so find it hard to give up. Tar sticks to the insides of the lungs when smoke cools. It affects the walls of the alveoli and causes lung cancer. Carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. It prevents blood carrying oxygen around the body. Other gases such as ammonia and cyanide irritate the insides of the air passages. This makes smokers cough. Diseases caused by smoking. Most people who have lung cancer or cancer of the mouth are smokers. Emphysema is caused by chemicals in tobacco smoke. Alveoli are destroyed, reducing the surface area of the lungs. Tiny hairs, cilia, which clean the inside of the lungs, are killed by tobacco smoke. The lungs can quickly become infected by bacteria. This causes bronchitis. Did you know? Non-smokers who live or work with smokers risk getting all of the diseases associated with tobacco smoking. This is called passive smoking. Keeping fit and healthy. To be fit and healthy you have to do something about it. You do not have to be a super athlete or go to the gym every day to be fit and healthy. Here are a few simple things that you can do. Cut down on fried food. Use vegetable oils for cooking instead of animal fat. Try boiling or grilling food instead of frying. Eat less red meat. Poultry and fish are better because they contain less fat. Eat less fatty dairy foods such as butter and cream. Computer games might be fun, but they do not use up much energy. Eat more fresh fruit and vegetables. Avoid smoking, it increases blood pressure. Relax and avoid stressful situations. Exercise regularly. Walking briskly for about 20 minutes takes about the same amount of energy as a 15-minute bike ride or a medium-level workout at the gym. Exercise does not have to be hard work, it can be fun. Brisk walking moves more oxygen into the brain and triggers the release of chemicals called endorphins, happiness chemicals, into the bloodstream. Together these can help to lower anxiety, increase the feeling of well-being, and leave you more relaxed.